Hey Scorpio, it's Jen here. This is your end of June reading. And so, what I've been doing for these readings, because we're in eclipse season, I really felt strongly pulled back to eclipse season from the end of last year. So, we're looking at November, December, and I've been going back to mid November, December, and then the 2021 overview reading for your sign, and just reading the channeling that I had gotten from that. And we'll see if that is connected in some way to what's going on with you guys right now. So for the mid-November reading for Scorpio, it says someone always trying to prove their point, wearing others down, exhausting, trying to control external things to deal with internal things. Visit from past loved ones, especially if they were into or open to metaphysical, spiritual, or mediumship. Male. A burqa headscarf. A woman standing up. Oh, an Arab Spring for women. I don't know if I ever heard about anything like that. Christmas holidays, Leo lion. Something about Leo time. You have some information you need. You have the information or some of the info you need. You're just not seeing it. So there's some kind of clue that you will get to solve a problem. Okay, so December, let's see what came through. Light penetrating through, sparkling on water, waking up maybe in bed with a lover. Okay. Professional business dress. Smoky bear. Okay, this is random. Something about fire. It goes back to maybe Leo. Lenormand manager. Oh, the bear in the Lenormand deck can be a boss, a manager. It's also mama bear. Developing a brand, a logo, starting a business, or becoming more professional. Global picture of all continents, Africa, Asia specifically. Christmas lights, Hallmark, like a Hallmark show. Something just below the surface, someone laying on back, floating in the water. Leo lion, they had Outlander redhead, Jamie Alexander, Malcolm Mackenzie Fraser. I don't know. So Leo. And then the overview, let's see what this is. Mother Mary, stained glass, church windows. It's kind of like that Five of Pentacles. A dragon, a metal statue, or gargoyles. Like some old European, that reminds me of Europe. I see the world. Where in the world do you want to go? Climate change, environmental issues. Traditional roles reversed brings about a new appreciation for someone. Perhaps you will be so startled by your understanding you may apologize or shift at a deep level. Taking ownership, like above or literally, figuratively, responsibility for your life, or literally shift in property title, buy or inherit something, a settlement, or for a divorce. Oh, it goes on. Carnations, something long-lasting flowers. They stay fresh for over a month, is coming in, emerging. Strike you at your core, new love, realization, an aha moment, also sudden inspiration. May realize you are relying on someone for the wrong reasons. This realization will be life-changing, like a judgment card. It softened you where you were hard and hardened some places where you were too soft. Excuse me. All right, Scorpio. Let's pull some cards. I'm writing down when I'm starting the tarot in case people don't want to revisit that. So, okay, we're going to look at your tarot cards. So these want to come out. Let's just, okay, geez. Who was it? Maybe Libra had this in the exact same place, the Ace of Swords, I think. Did they have, did you hear my stomach growl? The Queen of Wands. I am not kidding. I feel like they had the Queen of Wands in the same place. And I don't put all these cards together and stick them together in the deck. Like, I go like this. I'll take cards and I'll like put one here and I'll put one down here. Like, I don't even, wow. That is insane. On the Empress, beautiful. This came out for Capricorn, Mother Earth. So we have Ace of Swords. That's a very, that's an air sign. That's looking at the facts, being objective, cutting away emotional stuff and getting to the truth of the matter, to the facts. Again, being objective, focusing on what's truly most important, prioritizing the most important detail. It could be a download, a creative download. Something like a book could just come pouring out of you. And the Queen of Wands is inspired. She's energetic. She's active. She's movement. She's going to take action on something. It's not just going to be, she's not going to just sit there bitching and complaining or excited about something and just talk about it. She's a doer. 10 of Cups, happily ever after, which looks different for everyone and maybe different at different times in our lives. The 5 of Wands. This is petty squabbling, competing, competition. If you, sorry, oh, Leo, here's Leo. I like to use the example for this 5 of Wands. I mean, competition can be fun and inspiring. If you run 5Ks on the weekend, it motivates you to run throughout the week, and it can be social and fun. But then you get the asshole who acts like they're in the fucking Olympics, and it's just so intense and, nitpicky and critical, and it's just like, oh my God, just thanks for sucking the fun out of that. So, I don't know. So maybe there's someone in the family where that just is like that, and it kind of dampens some of these, happy times where you're just sort of chilling. The Empress over here is organic. All the queens make up the Empress. She's most tied to Mother Earth, the Earth sign. She is called Mother Earth. There's the World here, something about the world, travel. And the fish may be Pisces. The Empress, she nurtures. She doesn't force. She doesn't direct. She doesn't pick at things or micromanage. She allows the cycle to happen, for things to find their way. She's a steady force. Here's the 5 of Wands again. Strife, conflict. I mean, even if it's little things, if there's little nitpicky conflicts all the time, that can really erode someone's soul. And there's, the 4 of Cups is just blah. Blah but you're so sort of in your blah and either your numbness or your denial or your sort of own little world of just not feeling inspired, that you don't realize that you're sort of in this zone, and you may miss, maybe the things that you're yearning for, you're missing them because or someone else. I shouldn't just keep saying you. Conflict. This conflict here, right, sort of in the middle, but surrounded by the Leo, the sun, vitality, action, happiness. I don't know. I see you doing some soul searching about that and figuring out what's most important and what makes you excited and what motivates you. And then the Four of Swords is healing. It's quiet time. It's meditative time. It's healing. It's quieting the thoughts in your mind, not focusing on something else so much where you're thinking, and just allowing. And the Empress is just going to allow. She's just going to be there. She's going to be a rock. But she's not going to insert herself. So maybe there's someone someone you know that is maybe having a hard time. And maybe you're going to take a different approach to that. Maybe in the past, you just take a different sort of approach, a time out, and just be there and allow them to sort of, or someone's doing this to you, or you're observing this in some way in someone else. And focusing on, like, Ace of Swords cuts out, some of the more emotional things, and it's like, okay, bottom line, what's the most important thing? What's the most important truth? And focusing on that. Yeah, and like these guys are fighting and don't even realize the cauldron has bubbled over and the floor's starting on fire. I just noticed that. Like, what is like right fighting or trying to prove your point or trying to force other people to see their way? I don't know. I think there'll be a realization for you that why are you continuing to engage? Why is this other person continuing to engage in the same thing? And maybe you're going to somehow remove yourself or back away or not engage. But I don't see it in sort of a fine, I'm taking my ball and going home. I see it in truly a release. It's like a shift in focus. It's like if you keep looking for issues, you'll keep finding issues. And if you keep looking for good things and positive things, you'll keep finding good and positive things. It's like a shift, a shift in focus, a shift in your attention. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Scorpio. Hope you have an amazing June. Take care.